Shalom, Israel. It's your brother Adar Gabar. I'm with my big brother Yarmayan. You know, you know, headed headed to our destination. You know, this is really inspired because a lot of things that have been going on. This truth. A lot of brothers and sisters take this truth for granted. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers just be feeling like brothers supposed to bend for them. Then brothers get, they mastered all the precepts and they might feel it's getting boring. You know what I'm saying? And brothers are just finding a way just not to do the work. Then let alone when you're trying to do the work, you got brothers that think they know it all and they ain't doing shit. And this is why this truth is not for the fucking weak, man. You can't be in your emotions and feelings, man. You can't be in your emotion and feelings. It's not gonna work, especially if you're trying to be a seer or a prophet. It don't work like that, man. The Lord is not dealing with an effeminate man of the Lord, man. I haven't seen that in the scriptures, man. This is Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 6. Be strong and of good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For Yahweh thy power, he it is that doeth go with thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. Right? That's why this truth is really about the ones that's moving in faith. That's why a lot of brothers can't get the deeper things, let alone the smallest things in the scriptures, man. Right? And now I definitely understand. I don't need, you see the streets we walking on? I don't need to just be telling her, hey, you want to hear the word? Because the sheep is gonna already cleave to it. It's gonna be like a first nature to them.
Yeah.
Right?
Like the scripture just said, it says be strong and courageous.
Right.
You gotta be strong and courageous in this thing, man. Like dead ass. Like you can't be when you're being strong and courageous, you in the spirit of being strong all the way around. Physically, spiritually, mentally, the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? But this truth is if you got a weakness and you let that weakness keep getting weaker without strengthening it, you can get weak, man. And that's what that's the whole point of us even talking about it. Be strong in this damn thing, man. You just gotta. This thing is all about having strength and knowing that you got the confidence in how much you can shot. That's what this truth is about, man.
That's a fact.
You get weak and effeminate, and once that spirit come upon you, you wanna acknowledge it and not try to act like you can't be one of them people, man. Because a weak and feminine spirit can jump on anybody.
That's a fact.
So you want to actually pray to the Lord when you get like that and tell him to remove that spirit from you, man.
Right. That's a fact, man. You know what I'm saying? And like what he was talking about, he said the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is the one that's gonna take them. Actually, that's crazy that I just said that. See, and it be sometimes, how brothers be like, man, I'm tired of bringing out the same scriptures. Sometimes the spirit will draw your ass back to the same scripture, man.
What scriptures got us? What scriptures opened our minds up? The basics.
Right.
The basic scriptures got us off our ass. So you can't be afraid to bring out the same precepts, man. Because it's like the more you read a chapter, the more you get more understanding. You get better understanding. So if you bring out the same precepts over and over and over again, you're going to break it down. It's levels to breaking down the precepts if you didn't know. So you're going to break it down in a different way. You can't be those brothers, we keep bringing out this. We got to bring them out. We got to constantly bring the same precepts up.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how you woke up.
Mm-hmm.
So the elect is going to hear the same thing you heard it, and that's the voice of the Lord. My sheep hear my voice.
Right.
Just the way you heard the basic precepts, somebody else that's a member of the elect is going to obtain to it exactly the same way you did. So you got to keep that in mind as well. This is not about being the deepest, most mightiest best precept guy. It's not about that, man. It's about getting the sheep to wake up. You know, waking the elect up, man. Go ahead.
Right. No, that's definitely a fact. This is 1 Samuel 16 and 14. But the spirit of Yahweh departed from Saul, and an evil spirit from Yahweh troubled him. And Saul's servant said unto him, Behold, now an evil spirit from God troubled thee, man. And it's a lot of brothers that's dealing with those things. When you go to 1 Maccabees 12 and 9, they tell you we don't need all these things, but you have the scriptures to comfort you. It don't say new scriptures. It's going to be the same thing. And if you come in the whole volume of the Bible, guess what? You're going to be bringing out the whole volume of the Bible.
Bring that joint out again.
This is 1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 14. It says, But the spirit of Yahweh departed from Saul.
See that? The spirit of Yahweh departed from Saul. Even though he was the king, he was mighty. Right? The spirit of Saul, the spirit of the Lord departed from him. So that same thing can happen to a man in the truth. You know? The spirit could leave you, but you still know, some precepts in your mind, but the spirit left you. Go ahead, read.
Right? And it says, And an evil spirit from God trouble thee.
See that? You can get trouble from an evil spirit, man. You bringing up the same precepts, nigga. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? Now you trying to exalt yourself on a different level, man. You know? An evil spirit could jump on you, man. You know?
God.
So this thing is really about being sincere with you bringing out. You know? Now, you don't want to be a stagnant ass brother as well either. We're not saying just, go out and teach the milk. No, man. We're not saying that. We're saying that it's okay to bring out the basic precepts, and it's not cool to try to always be deep all the goddamn time.
That's a fact.
Basic precepts will wake somebody up, man. You know, you don't want to be one of them brothers that's I'm bringing out the same precepts. I ain't gonna teach. I don't want to teach, man. No, man. You shouldn't have that spirit. Stop trying to compare yourself to your favorite damn teacher, because you'll make that he's him and you're you.
That's a fact. Hold on, I'm gonna try to get right.
You got Jake always doing that shit, man. Every brother's in the truth, and they feel like, man, I can't break the scriptures down like this, brother. But that's not you. Be the best you that you can be. You know how brothers be up. You gotta be the best you can be, man. You're not whoever that man is. So you gotta find your piece. You gotta find your part to the body. That brother might be the damn tricep. You might be just the pinky. But you gotta do as much as the pinky could do to the hand.
Right. And that's a total fact, right? Watch this. Let me see. Hold on, y'all.
And the reason why we saying this is because you got brothers that come amongst the body, or they get they're coming to truth like, yes, but I can never break the scriptures down like the Bible.
Right.
This is to encourage you young brothers, man. The more you teach, the more you've been doing this thing, you're gonna get better. The Lord is gonna put a spirit on you, and you're gonna get better at teaching. Stop trying to be the next mighty teacher, man.
Right.
And get taught and bring it in slowly. Because you got a lot of brothers that can break the precepts down very well, but they wax old. They get weak in this thing because they trying to eat too much and be the best goddamn teacher, and not really work on their spirit. You gotta work as you learning this truth. You gotta work everything you learning. You gotta apply that shit. You can't just learn some shit just so you can teach it and just have it in your mind and not walk by it.
Right.
You gotta be doers of the word. James 1:22. Be ye doers of the word and not hearers only. Right? Everything you learn, you're supposed to be applying that thing. It's about applying what you learn, and that's what we're saying. You bringing in you learning all of this truth, you learning all of this wisdom, but now you're going to be held to a certain. The Lord is going to hold you to that.
Right.
Since you know it.
Yeah. And them same brothers, they try to serve authority over leaders. And look, this is Sirach chapter 5 in the GT verse 2. It said, "Don't think you have to have everything you want and then spend your energy trying to get it. Don't think that no one can exercise authority over you. If you do, Yahweh is certain to punish you. Don't think that you can sin and get away with it. Yahweh Shema Shai does not mind waiting to punish you. Don't be so certain of Yahweh Shema Shai's forgiveness that you go on committing one sin after another. Some brother, and that's why you gotta you wanna always purge the old man. Not only just for Passover, you wanna do it every day. It should be a routine because the inner man is the weakest link.
You shouldn't be waiting to goddamn the Day of Atonement to fast either. And you shouldn't be you should be praying multiple times throughout the goddamn day. It shouldn't be one. You shouldn't be praying. You shouldn't be praying every damn 4 days. What are you doing? You know, you gotta really do this. You gotta really be in this thing, man. Praying, fasting, staying in the spirit, reading, doing your lessons. That's how you get the increase. And just like the brother was saying, you know, you got certain brothers. They have a smart mind, you know, and they think just because they can remember certain things and they smart, they think you stupid. That the spirit that they over you in the spirit, even though you've been in this truth longer than them.
Right.
You know, they think they looking down and you shaking their damn head in their mind.
Right.
You know, and that spirit, that's that preeminent spirit, and the Lord cast your ass away for that shit.
Right.
You know, you got. I mean, you've seen it over and over and over again. You know, I've seen people like in certain camps where they be mighty. Next thing you know, you don't see them no more.
Right. That's a fact.
You know, because they bucked up against their leader. You know what I'm saying? Or didn't respect who the leadership was, or whatever the case may be. Because you got in your own mind of how what a leadership should be doing.
Right.
What a leader should be doing. But you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, this brother's still out teaching and you not.
Right.
So, you know, like I said, man, this thing is not, and it's not about, you have to control that prideful spirit. You know, everybody got to take a goddamn, some kind of rebuke in this damn thing, man.
It's a fact.
You know, especially if you're not rebuking yourself, you got to rebuke yourself on a daily. You're supposed to examine yourself, look yourself in the mirror on the daily. This is how you keep going in this thing, man. Or, you know, you can't be one of them brothers, oh yeah, I know a million precepts, I know I ain't going off. You know, that's not how it is, man. We in the flesh. Check yourself, man. If you said, you know you said something to a brother and you went off, man, you got to repent for that shit, man. Because guess what? Even though you didn't apologize to that brother, the Lord has seen what the fuck you did, man. And guess what? The Lord going to punish you for that. So us as the men of the Lord, we have to move different all the way around, man. Period. You know?
Right. That's a fact.
If we get a certain increase, I'm not going to get proud. Because guess what? I know for a fact I didn't do that on my own. I know for a fact it wasn't me that received this knowledge and understanding on my own. There's no way. Because a year before, you know, I was out teaching, I told myself I can't do that. I told myself I can't do that. Next thing you know, a year later, I was doing it. So who was that gave me that increase? Who was that took that fear out of my heart to go stand on the highways and byways? That was Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, man. So everything we do, we can't take credit for shit. Because it's all the Lord, man.
Hey, not going to that pride. Sirach 10, verse 6, GT say, don't be angry with someone for every little thing he does wrong. Don't do anything out of injured pride. Ignorance and injustice are hated by both Yahweh Shema Shai and people. Injustice and ignorance and wealth cause nations to fall from power, and others that rise to take their place. A lot of people got, a lot of brothers is really building on wealth. You got a lot of brothers talking about their product they selling, their business. Guess what? Money is about to freaking crash. Nobody give a damn. Where's the edification going out?
Right.
Niggas is worrying about who got the most precepts. But the Lord say it's better that you got less wisdom than having it all, because then it get to your damn head and you start being a damn earhead, getting blowed up.
Yeah. And then guess what? Now you can't, and then you got, and I'm going to just keep it a buck. If you think yourself to be some type of mighty-ass teacher, or you wise in this thing, you better be fucking teaching the word then. That wisdom, you better be applying that shit. Because better is a fool that hideth his folly than a man that hideth his wisdom, man. It's better to hide your bullshit,
right,
than to hide the jewels of the Lord. What the hell is wrong with you? If you some damn mighty teacher, you should be bringing it out.
Wow.
Fearless.
Yo, that's crazy. Look, watch. Verse 12. Pride has its beginning when a person abandons Yahweh Shema Shai, his maker. Pride is like a fountain pouring out sin, and whoever persists in it will be full of wickedness. That is why Yahweh Shema Shai brought terrible punishments on some people and completely destroy them. This is why the Lord will take your damn candle out and then have niggas bugged out, probably going back to smoking weed, probably laying with a freaking wicked ass dwarf woman. Right? Next thing you know, the Lord might have your ass going back to an ex you had 5 years ago. Right? Because at the end of the day, you a headache to the Lord, and the Lord will put a headache in your damn life.
Way more wicked than before, because you got, what's that, Matthew 12 chapter? Where it said, you know, once you, 12 more demons that come up on your ass, right?
Oh, yeah, yep, I got you.
You know, you think you depart from the truth and shit. Now you know, the demons came back to his house, man. So now you feeling like you the man because you got more demons on you.
Right.
You know, you more wicked than you was before.
Got you too.
You know, you come amongst the brethren, think you in the truth, and then next thing you know, now you left yourself open to get caught up, man. And now you got 12 more demons on you.
It's time.
You know?
This is Matthew chapter 12, verse 43. And when the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places seeking rest, and findeth none.
Right.
Then he saith, I will return into my house.
You see that? Because when he was going out, he couldn't find no rest because he's so used to you. He know you.
Yeah.
You know, he know your every fucking move. He know how to make you tick because he was attached to you. So when he find your ass open, he diving in. He gonna bring 7 other stronger demons to make sure he ain't never leaving again. Go ahead, all right.
And when he is come, he findeth it empty, swept, and garnished. Then goeth he and taketh up himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself.
Yeah, because the house is clean now. Yes. Now I'm back in here.
Right.
Now you're going to bring all them 7 demons. Now you can't even control him because he's home. He going to make sure he ain't never leave.
Right. And it say, and they enter in and dwell there. And the last state of that man is worse than the first. Even so, it shall be also unto this wicked generation. The generation is symbolic to that one man.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Our nation is as one man that has 7 other seducing spirits. Guess what? Brothers wasn't smoking weed back then, but we was fucking, we was doing witchcraft. Now the Lord got people being crackheads, heroin addicts. You got back then women used their natural hair. The Lord swept you, and now women want weave and lace fronts. You got in East Elam donating they damn hair, and women say, oh, look at my Brazilian lace front. No. And guess what? They even, scientists says, when you cut your hair and say if you give it to somebody else, you get their vibration.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's why our women be walking around like damn bobbleheads, man.
I ain't gonna hold you. You ever notice when your wife get her hair done, she come home with a whole different attitude?
Man.
Facts.
Man.
Dead ass. Any brother, y'all brothers know what I'm talking about, man. She get her hair done with some weave in her damn head, she come back with a total different attitude. But yeah, man, like you know, so if you depart from this truth, you really gonna start believing. You really gonna start believing that that was the right thing. Do you know why? Because them 7 different spirits is on your ass.
Right.
Now you figure out, man, it was just a phase. You think the truth was just a phase.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Think, you know,
the Lord will have you in here reading chapter after chapter, verse after verse, and then you doing the lesson maybe every other day. You know what I'm saying? And you constantly watching the news. The Lord will have you not even watching the news no more. You know what I'm saying? Now brothers don't even ask why the spirit is gone out of me. Why? You know? And at the end of the day, what did the servant tell Saul? He said, whenever you have a tormenting spirit, I'm gonna have somebody play the harp. And it was gonna soothe him, but guess what? The harp and the music is only for just for a time. But the Lord, that's everlasting. Every day, call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Brakateh Yahweh, Brakateh Yahweh, Brakateh Yahweh Shai. You gotta constantly say those things to you. Like me and the brothers was just saying, man, I felt like I could be a Hamite. You know what I'm saying? The spirit, it could be a left-hand side. Oh man, I'm not an Israelite.
Yeah, demon to jump in your mind, make you think you could be Esau.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But and then when you feel comfortable, you sitting down, you like, man, how you been, man? I haven't been in the spirit. I gotta do a lesson. And you ain't even you itchy to do a lesson. The Lord is doing that to you, man. You feel me? But you got a precept?
Yeah, this is the book of Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 30. It says, reprobate silver shall men call them, because Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai has rejected them. And that's what really and ultimately that's what actually happens, man. You're reprobate silver. The Lord rejected your ass, man. And guess what? We the brothers, we don't want none of our brothers to get rejected, man. We want our brothers to stay strong in this damn thing. That shit hurt our damn feelings when we feel like brothers got rejected out this damn truth, man. That shit fucks with my spirit, bro. Because you was laboring. We like the closest brothers, man. But the Lord rejected you, you know? And we're not saying this about nobody amongst us, but that's just the thoughts that go through our mind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Any brother could bounce back and come right back amongst, you know, right back, and they can get their shit together. But we don't want to be those brothers that the Lord rejected. That shit is scary, man.
Right.
Who want to be rejected from the Lord, man? You know?
That's when Yahweh Shai would depart from me. And and that goes into that's why you gotta watch and pray. It's not only the news, you gotta watch what Israel was doing, and that's why Isaiah 50, 58 and 1, you gotta cry aloud and talk about niggas' sins. You gotta, we gonna talk about prophecies, you gotta tell, yo bro, you know your candle was out? What happened to the 10 virgins, man? You got 5 that fill it up with oil, and the other one, I'll wait till I get there. That's how you niggas is, man. I'm gonna wait till I see a nuke, and then I'm about to light my candle up. Right. No, guess what? The store gonna be out. No more oil.
You ain't scared. You ain't scared that the Lord about to burn your ass to hell. What the fuck, man? The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, man.
Right.
What the fuck? Like, we supposed to be, you supposed to be fearing the Lord. You supposed to be scared of them bombs.
Right.
The damn rebel bait at camp yesterday talking about some damn. How is that gonna get somebody salvation? The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, man. What are you talking about, bro?
Right.
You're supposed to be scared of the Lord.
All the elements you see should make you fear the Lord, man. These trees been living out way longer than you. You know what I'm saying? The grass is pointing up to Yahweh Shai Shai more than you. The ants is marching and they working every day, cold, winter, and hot. And you niggas is lazy as hell. But in the past, all nations knew who you was, man. Right? This is why this truth is not made for everybody. Right. Because when you go to the deep things and then you realize people want to talk about the milk, and they still don't understand that. It's kind of plain when you want to say something about fringes or you want to say not eating pork. Right. But then brothers want to go to scriptures, they don't. Oh, the Lord said you can eat anything. Show us in the script. Oh, you know what scripture I'm saying. You the teacher. No, when you bring out something, you got to prove all things. And you got to produce your strong cause. Isaiah 41 and 21. Right? And everybody got to stop trying to feel just because they know of the Bible, they want to act like they read the Bible, like they understand the doctrine. Everybody is not going to get it. Right. And if that was the case, 2/3 would not be killed, man. It would be easy, bro. 1, 2, 3. But 2/3 have to get wiped out. Cause you know what? Guess what? The wheat is too connected to some fucking tares, man. Right now, it's a wheat right next to a tear right now.
Just like you just said. Yep. It's a wheat next to a tear. And guess what? Everybody is not meant to get the truth. Just like the brother said. Right. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter. I'm gonna just start 9 and verse 8. It says, I'm gonna start 9 and verse 7. It says, "He that reproof a scorner, getteth himself to shame, man." And this is a perfect precept for what happened yesterday, man. Right? We trying to reprove a scorner. And what do? We felt bad at the end because we felt like no edification was coming out, man. All them precepts we brought out, it just went over their damn head, man. It says, and he that rebuketh a wicked man getteth himself a blot. Reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man. You see that? Rebuke a wise man. Who is a wise man? A man that I know that's laboring with me. A man that I know that got understanding of the scriptures, man.
A man that's going to accept correction.
Right. A brother that I labor with, basically, or a brother that's in the same that's doing the wills that we doing, doing the work that we doing. That's who you rebuke. You rebuke the wicked too, but you teach them patiently and all of that. But when you see that they got contention, you just leave it alone. You just walk away because they not gonna get it. It says, he that rebuketh the wicked man getteth himself a blot. Reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. You see that? And that's what happened. When you reprove somebody and correct them and teach them the right way, a scorner is going to hate what you're bringing out. It says, rebuke a wise man. It says, and he will love thee. You see that? Rebuke a wise man. He going to love you for it, man. Why? Because he's going to get better. You brought him some understanding, man. It says, give instruction to a wise man. Yo, that's a cut.
Yo, and that goes like, look, brothers always would say, yo, bro, man, I like how you teach, bro, but you keep saying Christ. I'm using the littlest things. Imagine the greatest things. What if I said the mark of the beast is spiritual? For a brother to say, hey, we lost brothers because they said that shit is sin.
Yeah.
The mark is sin. And when you laboring with a brother, you be like, hey, no, let's sit down and let's break this down. Brothers was eating wings, and we understand the scriptures, but we talking about Armageddon. We talking about the day of the Lord, right? We talking about those nukes, and then we break it. Even though brothers know, we breaking it down to a T. You know what I'm saying? And then if brothers get, nah, bro, I think it's this way, and that you having counsel with wise men. Right. It's not good to have counsel with wicked, and this is the whole point. This truth is not made for all of us to say, hey, come hear the word. Soon as you say, call out Yahweh Shem Shai, we out here to, bring forth the ministry to the hopeful elect. And as soon as you bring out that first scripture, when people look, it should bring them to you. If they not coming or they don't go in the book and ask a question they cleaving, then they are not sheeps. The sheep know the Lord's voice, man. You don't have to keep, hey, Demetrius, come here. Come hear the word. Come hear the word. You keep forcing it. Yahweh Shai did not move like that, man.
It says, give instruction to a wise man. Mm-hmm. You see that? Give instruction to a wise man. It says, and he will be yet wiser. It says, teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. The fear of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is the beginning of wisdom. And the knowledge of the holy is understanding. Woo! The knowledge of the holy is understanding, man. You see that? So we teach the wise. That's why we prophesy more to the unicorn, which is the internet. Because the people that's watching our channel mostly is people that's in this word, man. Mm-hmm. And we're not saying if somebody walk up the camp, we won't edify them. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's just like, we here for the elect, man. That's what it's really about, man. Niggas is not gonna hear this truth. Was on the highways and byways yelling and screaming at niggas for years, bro. That shit is not profitable, bro. So at the end of the day, man, if you sincere and you gotta wait till after the camera cut off to actually if you wanted to debate, you wait till the camera cut off because the edification must come out, man.
Right. Now it's always good to just listen. So this was like a commentary / with some precepts. Lord willing, it was edifying. I'm going to give all praise and all honor to the Most Yahweh, by Shem, Yahweh Shai, by Shem, Rakakadash. And I definitely want to give double honors where honor is due to the apostles and the elders, the captains, the bishops, and the deacons from higher up and down, from elder to higher on down, that have been ruling well through the spirit, and the hopeful elect who scatter four corners of the earth, whoever you may be. Lord willing, the Most High continue to have you endure and have the wives and the single sisters keep playing their role in this ministry. Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that's not in this faith. Until next time. Shalom.
Shalom.